YouTube. I'm back. I'm back with my coffee this morning, you know. Got this mug from Target. It's my favorite place to shop. Thankful. Perfect fall mug here. Got some nice delicious coffee in my cup. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today because I'm going to show you how to create this look. This fall look using some of my all-time favorite products for fall and some new products that I'm going to share with you today. Like, I'm super excited to share those with you. So yeah, let's get rolling. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. So let's get into the makeup. You know, let's just keep this intro short and sweet today. Let me not go on a rambling rampage and talk your ear off. Let's just get rolling. Let's just get right into it because I can't wait to show you guys how to create this look that I'm wearing today. Okay, so today I'm doing things a little different. I already have my foundation and my brows and my eyes primed. Normally I would do that all on camera, but today I wanted to be more of a concealer and eye focus. So the foundation that I'm using is the Clinique Even Better Glow. I really love this one. Has an SPF of 15. It's going to give some coverage but not too much, and it gives the skin a nice radiant finish. And I'm going to use the new Clinique Even Better Concealer, so that's why I decided to use this foundation today, because I thought the two would pair really well together. So that's what I have on my face right now, so you can see like the natural glow happening here, like right in here. And I also used, to prime my skin, I used MAC Natural Radiance mixed with Strobe Cream. And then in the areas that I get a little bit oily, which you all know this is my favorite product, I use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer like right in my T-zone, and to kind of smooth out the texture area a little bit. For this fall eyeshadow look that I'm going to create today, I'm going to use my Tartelette Toasted palette. It is literally one of my favorite palettes, especially for this time of year, because it has such pretty like warm tone colors, and I'm so excited to use that. Like, I can't wait. So I'm going to focus on like the more warm browns with the hints of orange and create like a really soft but pretty bronzy smoky eye with hints of orange. The first thing that I'm going to do for my eye look today is I'm going to go in with a fluffier brush here. I'm going to dip it in the color, it's called Cashmere. I'm going to load it up, get some product on there, and I am just going to take this color and I'm just going to sweep it all over my eyelid. This is like my beginning like transition color, like almost right up into my brow bone. Until I feel like I have enough color on there, which I feel like I do. Once I have my crease color on and kind of just, I don't even say my crease color, like my transition, just overall color, I'm going to go in with warmth here. It's like a rich brown, like orangish brown. And I'm going to take a very skinny brush and I'm just going to load it up. And then I'm going to pop it right in the center here, a little bit above my crease, and work my way from the inside to like the outside and kind of just sweeping it back and forth, building up the color that I want. And even take a little bit and pop it on the outside. Now, these colors are super, super pigmented. So I'm going to take a clean, just fluffy brush with nothing on it. And I am just going to buff it out so it blends out even more. And just buff that one right into that all over kind of transition tone that I use, the Cashmere. So they just like blend seamlessly together. So it's just not like sitting there and it starts to blend. See the difference? Once you just take that clean brush with no product, because you don't want to add extra product because there's already a ton of product, and just buff it out like so. These colors are so pretty for the fall. It just warms everything up. I just love fall. See me in my little cozy sweater here. Now that I have this like really pretty warm orange just like kind of blown out all over my eye, I'm going to take that same color, same brush, not really dip it in any more product, and just sweep it under my eye. Because I'm going to smudge out the bottom, but this is going to act as like a base to me smudging out the product, and then just kind of connect it so it all flows together. We're going to do that on both sides. Just bringing it together like so. And it's totally okay if it gets a little loose because I still have to do my concealer. And because this is orange, it's going to act as almost like a color corrector. So there we go. It'll cancel out any extra discoloration that I have. So it's like a two for one. Now I'm going to go in with Cozy. It is like a really like reddish brown with a lot of color to it. It's like a deeper tone, kind of orangey or brown. Oh, not orangey, but it's got some warmth to it, like this one right here. So I'm going to take, it's a plain fluffy brush, and this is just going to be my crease work here. Crease work, not my crease work, my outer corner. So I am just going to tap this right here. Just tap it like so. And solely focus on the outer corner. Just tapping it up and down, like working it around. Just to give my eyes some warmth. Because I'm going to use a brown eyeliner, but I'm going to smudge it out. I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. It's almost like a tapping, bouncing motion. So you're just like tapping and bouncing, and it's blending itself like seamlessly. And when you do that, you'll get a little fallout until the bottom of your lash line and your bottom lashes, which is great because it's going to create that own like smokiness to it itself. So now I'm going to carve out like my lid here, and I took a little bit of my P-Louise base and I'm going to mix it with some Shape Tape Concealer by Tarte. I can't talk today, it's still kind of early where I'm sitting. I'm going to take a really flat brush here, and I'm going to kind of look down just a little. I'm going to start like right in the center and just tap it down. Look up, let it transfer naturally. And then slowly carve it out. And then just fill it in like so. Now the reason that I mixed these two together is because I wanted it to have more of like a natural skin tone color. And then the Shape Tape just has a little bit more coverage to it, so it really helps it like stay and makes it even more matte. Alright, so now that my eyes are all sculpted out, I'm going to take my same flat fluffy brush here that I use for the Cozy color, and I'm just going to go back in and add a little more depth to the outer corner. Again, using those same like bouncing tapping motions like so. So it really, really just like warms it up and gives it even more definition. And then I'm going to take my Teddy eye kohl here. I couldn't find my larger one, so I'm like, well, I'm just going to have to use this little nubby here. And this is what I'm going to use as my eyeliner. And I'm just going to smudge it out, like right into my lash line. And I'm going to take my pencil brush here, and then I'm just going to buff this in there. Really, really, really close to my lash line, just smoothing it out. For my lid color, I'm going to go in with a really flat brush here, and I'm going to use the color called S'more. I've been into really like flat colors recently, so I'm just going to take this and just stamp that right on my lid. And it's totally fine if you go over the eyeliner that you smudged out, because we'll go back over it with some eyeshadow. It's just really making the lid pop out even more. End up taking a little bit of the Fireside and just stamping that right on top of the eyeliner that I use to just kind of make it pop even more and give it a little bit more oomph. Now I'm gonna go in and do my concealer and come back and put my lashes on. I like to do my lashes last. I don't know why I do that, but doing my lashes last is just my favorite ever. I've really been loving a cream contour lately, so I'm gonna use the Instant Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline, and I'm gonna contour my face first and then blend my concealer into my contour. And this is just going to like continue on with my dewiness that I have happening here. My nose is so tiny. And then just take my duo fiber brush here and just kind of buff it into the skin. Just buff it so it looks like melted into the skin, buffing it upwards. So it's just like bronzing my skin naturally, so it looks like I'm like bronzed naturally from within. Buff up my forehead here. Oop. Hair's all in the way, but like normal. What else is new? So now I'm gonna go in with my Clinique Even Better Concealer. This is a new concealer. It has a wand like this guy, but the cool thing about it is it has like a little sponge applicator on the other side. See it? I'm gonna use my regular sponge. It's just easier for me to control it that way, but I am going to go in with the concealer. I'm going to do a stripe here, a little triangle, just like that, and then a little bit right here to kind of give me a little lift to the face. Some on the bridge of my nose, and then here to highlight my chin, and then a little bit here to highlight. And now I'll do the same thing to the other side with my concealer as well, but I'm just showing this for demonstration so you can see the placement of it. So I got my wet sponge here. Start with my chin area. Just buff this down a little, and then go on the bridge of my nose. Buff that as well. I like to do my concealer last because I like my concealer to sit, so that way it gives me a little bit more coverage. Just kind of blend this right into my forehead contour. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with my concealer now, pushing this right upward, so it's giving me like a little instant facelift. And I'll take the opposite side of my sponge and just kind of tap it in. I really like this concealer because it's super creamy. It gives great coverage, but it's super radiant. So it makes the under eyes look extremely hydrated, and it brightens really well. The color that I got and that I'm using is WN48, so honey. My foundation color was honey. Was it honey? I think it was honey. Honey wheat. WN54 honey wheat. I'm just giving you guys the wrong color. So do you see how pretty that concealer is? Just tapped right in. Do you see the difference of how it like really brightens up the face? But it's almost like it's melted into the skin, which that's how I really love my concealer to look. And you see how when I smudged out the bottom with that eyeshadow, now it's already smudged out, and I can go back in, which I will go back in, and add a little bit more to kind of really wrap it around together. But it brings the eye together, this piece of hair. And then like doing your concealer like this, I learned this on TikTok. Anyone who knows me knows I'm obsessed with TikTok. It really gives the face a lift, like lifts the eye upwards, is what we all want. Alright, so now that I'm all concealed up, I'm going to take my Airspun powder. I love this powder, you guys know that. It's like my favorite like baking powder. And I am going to take my sponge here that's nice and damp, but not too like soaking wet. And I am going to get it as tight as I can to my under eyes, bridge of my nose, and kind of bring it down a little. So that's where I get the creasiest. I'm going to do that on each side. I don't bring it all the way over because I still want that radiance to shine through. I just do it here because that's where I crease and I get a little bit more on the oilier side. And right here. Get super oily right there. Go a little bit oilier here. And then whatever is left on my sponge, I'm just going to take that and sculpt out my cheeks so my contour pops even more. I don't want a lot because, do a little here. I don't want it to just be like white. I just want my contour to pop out even more, like when I go back in and like bronze everything up. I use extended play mascara, and I'm just gonna lightly coat the top of my lashes. I like to coat my lashes with mascara first. To me, it helps like fuse the lashes better. I know some people like to do their mascara after they get their lashes on, but I like to do it first, and then this also helps like with the reusage of the lashes because your lashes are a little dry. I got mascara on my freaking eyelid. Oh well, it's easy to get off. Just let it dry. It happens to me all the time. It's a normal story of my life. But yeah, just like lightly coat them. And the reason why I like to like look down is to kind of prevent getting mascara on my lids like I just did, even though that just happened. Lashes that I'm going to use are the Adell REMY lashes. I love these lashes, like their REMY line lash. It's my favorite. They're so pretty. And they just look like lash extension. Like once you get them on, they just, oh, they do something to my soul. So that's the lash that I'm going to use today. I already had my glue out and ready, prepped and ready to go here. So this should be a breeze. Putting this on should be a breeze. Got my lash tool. Pop a little glue on this baby here. I watch TikTok all the time. It's so funny. I always see so many people and like their different ways of putting on their lashes, and it's so cool to see like what works for people, what doesn't work for people. Everyone has like such a unique way of doing their lashes. So I said a prayer that we're gonna have a smooth lash day, and that these are just gonna go on with ease. Smooth lash day. Smooth transition. Pop them on and go. Now that I got my lashes on, I'm gonna go ahead and just bronze up my contour here. Really warm up my face. Re-bronze my forehead. These little pieces of hairs. Oh my. Dust that off. Like really tap it down. Because it's fall, I wanted to go with like more of an orangier, goldish tone in the blush to kind of fit with the tones on my eyes. But I went with one that has like some sheen to it to kind of stick with my glowing, radiant thing I have here. I'm just tapping this on my cheeks. Do a little on my nose. Give me some extra color, you know, just a little bit of color everywhere. Now I'm gonna go on with a little bit of bottom mascara. Use the same extended play. Coat my bottom lashes while trying not to get any mascara on my face. For my highlight, I'm going to be using my Old Faithful Oh Darling by MAC. I can't hold it up because it's broken. Because it's old. And I use it so much. And I'm just going to lightly highlight my cheeks. Put it on the bridge of my nose. Upper lip. Just want my face to be very radiant. Go ahead and set my makeup. The Morphe Continuous Mist, and I just freaking sprayed it all into my Studio Fix powder. Dang it! Oh man. Oh, that's not good. Oops. Oh well, I have another one. Thank goodness for that. Cause ay ay ay. Ay 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 ay. Would not have been good. I'm trying to decide on what kind of lip I want to do. Like, I don't know what color I want to do. I know I want to do a nude, but like what type of nude? I don't know. After deliberating, I decided to go with Leo by Jeffree Star. It's Jeffree Star and Morphe. All of like the Jeffree Star and Morphe products are now, I think, like up to 60% off. So get this. And then Spice Lip Liner by MAC. And then I'm going to prime my lips with this Bobbi Brown Fair Pink. It's like a lip moisturizer. Ooh. My lips needed that. They were like screaming for some help. They were like, oh my goodness, we dry over here. We are so dry. So just line my lips here with Spice. Actually kind of almost fill my whole lip in with Spice. Alright, once I have my lip lined and filled in, I'm going to go in with this little guy here, Leo. And I'm just going to let that kind of melt together and blend on its own. Oh yeah, that really looks like a nice warm fall lip to tie this together. Okay, I think I need some more bronzer on. Yep, I do. Where's my bronzing brush? Right here. There we go. That's better. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I think we're looking pretty fall-y here. Ready for like the orchard or the cider mill or wine tasting, anything, you know. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this look with me. I know it was a little different from what I normally do. Like normally I do the whole face, so today I just did eyes and then went from there. Tried to keep it simple, and I know it's been a while since I put out a video, and I'm so sorry for that. Like, my life has just been so crazy, like with getting back into work like almost full-time, like 2 jobs, and just like trying to stay on schedule. It's been a little tough to find the time to do a video. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will not make it a month for my next video to come out. Like, that was just no excuse at all. That was just poor planning on my behalf, you know. So sorry about that, but yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and hit the little notification button so you get notifications when I do post new videos, so you're able to be the first ones to watch and check out the looks that I come up with. And have a great day, and happy fall, guys. Like, I'm so excited for fall. It's the best season ever, because I'm a fall baby. Scorpio season is coming up. Yes, so thanks again for watching. Remember, like, subscribe to my channel, and have a wonderful day. Bye.